Invite Nanhua Opera to share with us about their unique cross-generational programs at Cultural Extravaganza this year. Nanhua Opera, please.
大家好 we are from Nanhua Opera. My name is Jeff. Nanhua Opera is very proud to launch two brand new shows for Cultural Extravaganza 2023. So without further ado, let me just get straight to the point. 不要这样紧张。
我看到我的男友。
哦，你看到你的男友。好，我们有两个戏。So first off, we have Who Says It First? 戏谁先说。And then this show is going to happen on 16th to 17th of June. And the second show that we will be doing is 戏曲一家亲 One Opera Singapore. This will be on the third day, which is on 18th of June. Okay, let me just get into the details of 戏谁先说. Now, Who Says It First is actually Nanhua's first experiment in musical. So, as you all know, Nanhua Opera has been doing Teochew opera for almost 60 years. But this is the first breakthrough that Nanhua Opera is doing its first musical. So, we have this mission to actually promote the appreciation for Chinese dialect and also Chinese cultural identity. And because we want to tackle the issue of 传承. Okay, so 传承 is very important for us, and of course the story involved around a Singapore family because 传承 is a Singapore issue, right? So we want to showcase a problem as well as issues like dementia as well as mental health in the story. So it's quite a very meaningful theme. Okay, so let me get to the next slide. Okay, 好运姐姐。So, 我们这个 this musical basically is very challenging because we infuse 3 different languages: English, Mandarin, and 潮州话. And of course, maybe a little bit of Singlish, you know, we are local. So we have 3 different languages and very challenging. So myself, I'm the director for the musical, and we have Jeff. Here is the music director, very 年轻有为, young and talented. He just rushed from reservist to be with us on this show today. So, Jeff, how do you think about this musical? Do you find it very challenging to do all the songs on Teochew, English, and Chinese?
So, first off, my mom is Teochew, but I don't speak a word of Teochew prior to this. But I had to do a lot of learning, research, ask around family and friends. I spoke to my mom a lot, understanding the kind of way she speaks to her family and all that. And I really learned a lot during this past few weeks jumping onto this project. And I'm really looking forward to having this musical company.
So we are very excited to see new works from young people like him, you know. So stay tuned to his the song later. So we also have Karen, who is an award-winning actress. She's our playwright for the show. And we have Eric Tan, who's our set designer. Eric is a veteran set designer. We've done many MediaCorp shows like Third Rail, Little Nonia. So we're also very proud to have him on our set, to do our set, because we have many Singapore scenes that we want to feature in our musical. We want to make it very, very local. Also, we also engage the Teochew specialist, a very young girl whose IG is Teochew Guest IG. She educates the dialect of Teochew through IG, through Instagram, to engage the younger audience to learn more about a little bit of Teochew. So we are very proud to have her. And of course, coming to the main cast, 大家会很应该是不会很陌生啦。So all these beautiful young and handsome cast member of 我们的戏谁先说，就在我们这边，我的旁边。来，我们用他们的方式来介绍他们自己。来，阿公 Henry, can you just start off by introducing our whole crew?
Okay.
Yeah.
大家好，我们是
戏谁先说
So 阿公plays阿公 is literally 阿公啦 so Henry plays 阿公 in the story. So 阿公是一个很古板、很传统 he's a very traditionalist, only speak Teochew in the family. So 阿公 tell us a little bit more about your role.
Alright, good afternoon and welcome. And my name is Henry Wang Li Qing. Okay, first thing first, I'm a Teochew. but my Teochew CMI cannot make it. Really. Because I didn't have much practice when my father weren't around. So I spoke most of the time my mother's language, which is Peranakan or in Hokkien. So the reason why I took up this challenge is to challenge myself. And I believe that in all my years in the acting business for more than about 40 years already, I'm like a walking dinosaur. Oh, you're still alive? Yeah, I'm still alive. Okay, right. Okay, so I want to do something for my root. So although I can't speak Teochew to save my life, but I still believe that I can dig into my DNA, somehow my Teochew DNA, and dig it out and be able to speak Teochew and make Namwa proud.
You want a meaningful mission, but so this is very challenging, right? So you have to relearn Teochew again the whole show, right?
It's not relearning, it's like I have to really, claim my root.
Yeah, claim your root.
Claim
Yeah.
my root.
Okay, we have 他有一个女儿 which is 阿娟 now. 阿娟 is
我嘅查某囝，我嘅查某囝，
大脑骨，
大脑姑娘啊，脑姑啊，查爸爸嘅，Hello， 來介紹了我嘅查某囝，我嘅查某囝嘅翁。囝婿，我嘅孫
and this is the granddaughter.
我嘅孫，即係是我嘅孫嘅大寶朋友。
Yeah, the boyfriend, yeah.
很好。
Very good.
我細佬，咩話好嚟咯，小生咯。
And we have Tracer Wang Yuxiang.
嗨，大家好。
A little bit intro about Tracer. She just came back to acting. 我是看着你的戏长大的。
真的。
我是看着你的戏长大的。
我们私底下说好了。大家好，大家好，大家下午好。其实我这次接到这个任务，我也挺紧張的，因為我也是處女嘞，處女座的處女。
First time in the musical, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
This is my first musical stage live show, so it's also very stressful for me and challenging, but I'm willing to pick up the challenge.
How's your Teochew?
Okay, I'm a pure Hainanese. I'm a pure Hainanese. But I speak a little bit of Teochew, not a lot, but just a little bit of conversation. I'm still okay, but I'm slightly better than my papa lah. Slightly. So
Ironically, but in the story she's supposed to be lousier than her dad.
Yeah, but no worry, we will do our best.
Yes.
For our performance.
And of course, we have Marcus.
Yeah.
I scouted Marcus actually based on the 黄金年华斗歌技艺唱歌比赛 because Marcus sing very well on the show. So I was thinking, oh wow, he acted well and he can sing. Why not let him try out in this musical? Yeah. So what do you think? Very challenging,
well, we haven't started rehearsals yet, but
have you saw the songs yet?
Actually the song is the one that really moved me. It's a very, very well-written song, thanks to Jeff. Yeah, I can actually relate to the song because my mom passed away last October, and part of the song lyrics was when the Akong was lying in bed and couldn't hear anyone. One of the lyrics said like,
we don't review so much. You buy ticket to watch, eyes and you don't review so much. Yeah, but you can't speak Teochew, right? Can you speak Teochew? What's the dialect?
I am half Shanghainese and half Cantonese.
Okay.
I can't speak Shanghainese to save myself.
Yeah, that's the reason why we do the show, because we need to focus to the emphasis on dialect, It's very important for us.
Yes, it's also my first time in theatre. I've never done theatre in my life. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would end up in one musical play, and thanks to Jet for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah, 新的火花，新的尝试 let's give him a very good applause. Then we have Jared. He plays Amos in the story. He's the boyfriend of the main female lead, Wei Tian. Jared is actually a very talented jazz singer. Okay, I think, can you speak Mandarin? 一点点，可以吗？ Okay, introduce yourself for us.
Hello. I'm Jerry, and this is my second time doing anything musical theater on stage. Previously, I was a musician in the pit, and I mostly sing jazz, pop music. So this is my second time really on the stage. Yeah. Cannot believe I'm doing it at 38.
Yeah, Jerry is 38 but plays a very young role now. So yeah, 看不出来用精了 it's okay. And of course we have our female lead Wei Tian here, who plays the role of a Generation Z girl who is very ignorant about its own dialect, don't know whether it's important or not. So Wei Tian, introduce yourself to us.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. I'm Wei Tian. I am turning 20 this year, so I've been performing Teochew opera since I was 3, and I've been with Namhua Opera since 2013. So a very new experience for me as well. I play a very rebellious, ignorant girl, complete whole end of myself. So I will have to try and take on this role and see how I can interpret this girl's behavior and her feelings as well. In the show, I have a good relationship with Akong, but I just cannot understand why he wants me to learn more about Teochew dialect.
Cannot understand.
Don't understand why.
Yeah, but in real life, you have to teach me Teochew. Teach me first, then I'll teach you back.
So amazing job by Wei Tian, because Wei Tian is quite new to musical singing, but of course with the background of the Teochew opera, I think she can take on the role very well.
Actually, it's quite similar.
Quite similar?
Teochew opera, because it's also a live show, so it's just one is modern, one is more traditional.
Yeah, easy for you to say.
Okay, so we also have the rest of the members of Namhua Opera who will be featured in the show. So I don't have to tell you much about the synopsis, it's in a press release, so just skip this part, but make sure you buy the ticket and watch us. Very exciting, very tear-jerky, okay? So I want to put more emphasis on this highlight, okay? First off, the reason why are we doing this musical, because we want to attract the younger generation to know about the issue of 传承, okay? So that's why we infuse with mellow pop musical element inside, together with some Teochew dialect, so not so daunting, not so scary to the younger generation. But at least we show everything so much about, we also give them something they liked, okay? So that's why we also have the young people here, to do, because we believe that the duties and the role of 传承 actually falls onto the younger people. It's not just it's not just the 老一辈, to do about 传承, but I think the working parents and the younger generation need to know and understand the role of 传承. That's why we're thinking that this musical is a very good story to make them understand. And also 3-generation love, which is like 三代同堂, you love your family. Why are you doing 传承? Because you love your family. So, and learning the roots of our own dialect background. And the thing very important about the musical concept is that we want to tell people that, you do not need to involve wholly or professionally in the 传承, but always remember where your roots, where your family comes from. Like a quote from my president of Nanhua, you can say, okay, for example, you may be a Teochew Nang, and you maybe it's not necessary for you to speak Teochew language, but you need to understand your Teochew roots. It's very important. Start from somewhere. So we exercise some flexibility. We want to raise awareness to let the younger generation know that we can exercise some flexibility. It's okay, as long as you have the intention to understand, you can find your way to understand your roots, and you find a way to understand about 传承. So then again, this show will also show some issue of a Singaporean family, like for example, we have a mental health issue, and also the ups and downs of the dementia patient. So 阿公, 你是一个很 blur 的, 你现在很 blur 的.
I think I got the role because he said that I look very blurred. Like I'm a natural dementia-stricken person walking in and out of the room. Yeah, but I do believe that after understanding the legacy of what Chuanchen is all about, I feel that it is important that no matter what dialect you are, and especially of a Chinese origin, that we should preserve our roots and be able to get to it and be able to hand over to the next generation. And if you allow me, I feel it more now because I just want to give you a very short example what actually happened to me when I was a child. All right, my father was a Teochew and my mom was a Hokkien Peranakan. I could not understand Teochew very well. One day my father was in a shower room in a kampong area. That time while he was taking a shower, so the sound of the water rushing and all that, I also happened to walk by and he said, Henry, I get a cold quack. Cold quack, what is cold quack? Then later on, I realized cold quack is shorts in Teochew. So I look around, 我看到一个苦瓜，苦瓜那都可以。然後第一日賺呢個係苦瓜做咩 ？So this is the real. It happened to me, but many years later, I thought it was a joke. But until I realized that I was very shameful that I did not understood him there. So when this opportunity arose, I said, okay, I'm going to take into my DNA and hopefully I'll make it worth my time and for everyone else to come and see how important it is for us to hand on the legacy. All right, thank you very much.
Okay, so also last but not least, this musical is not possible without the help and the support from this supporting organization. We are very proud to have our IT colleagues here with us. They are amazing people that help us to do different roles in this musical. First, we have like the IT Year 2 student from the Games, Art and Design department to design our beautiful LED backdrop. And these backdrop are very special because they have many scenic Singaporean scenes in Singapore. So stay tuned to their work. And then we also have the filmmaking crew which will be helping us to make our music video, 是谁先说, later part which I will share with you later. And then also amazing performance production team from IT that will help us with the professional backstage crew help. Okay, so also we have the support from Silver Ribbon because you know the musical is all about mental health, dementia, and a lot of this generation problems. So of course we are very proud to have Silver Ribbon to raise awareness for us for this musical. Okay, so it's important to 重视一下老一辈的辛苦, right? Okay, so we are also very happy because after going through 60 years, Nanhua is doing its first digitalization. Nanhua Opera is going to have its first streaming platform on Spotify with our first 是谁先说单曲 starting from tomorrow. You will get to hear it live from Wei Jian later on. So 是谁先说 is a song, is the main soundtrack in the musical. It's sang by Wei Jian. And the melody, I wrote in the help of the younger people, Edmund and Li Jiangmin. They are actually the finalists for SGSW 2022. So you see, we take a lot of effort to find younger generation because 传承 is all about younger people, right? So of course, you'll be available on Spotify and Apple Music, and Jeff did a great job in producing the music, and also at the other major platform. Okay, and then as well, we're going to have launched our 是谁先说 music video. We are pairing with IT to help us to produce the music video, which we launched in the 1st of May. So stay tuned, subscribe to our channel. Okay, Nanhua channel is going through digitalization. And then of course, that's it for this 是戏谁先说. Later on, you have a live performance by Wei Tian. I'm going to touch a little bit on the 戏曲一家亲. Now this part is actually very interesting because Nanhua is not just about developing, we also need to do a little bit of preservation about 传承. Okay, so One Opera Singapore is actually a Chinese opera showcase that feature many different opera troupes. Now, as you all know, opera troupe in Singapore has so many different dialects. Okay, but in this show, you just need to buy one ticket, you get 5 free. So buy one get 5 free. So that way, yeah, you get 5 different dialect group of opera troupe to perform in one show. So 很值回票价. So audience can enjoy different beauty of Chinese opera in different dialect. If you don't understand, it's okay because we will have subtitle also for you. So okay, so of course, 戏曲一家亲 is also very honored to have all these troops that are with us today. We have the Chinese theatre Circle 敦煌剧坊, which features Chinese opera, Xiu Yu opera troupe, which is featuring on Hokkien opera, Chinese opera assembly, which is featuring Hainan opera, of course Nanhua opera. We are doing Teochew opera and Huangmei Xi, which is Chinese opera. Okay, so buy one get one free. Today's statistics is on sale. So look out for our link. Okay, so also just to there's some dessert on the platter because 戏曲一家亲 we are not just doing for our own Teochew opera because we want to unite all the opera troupes in Singapore. So that's why we also come up with the original theme song, which is one opera Singapore, 戏曲千年, and this is a songwriter by Chi Sing and all the other veteran composer and with this very meaningful, very beautiful song. It will be available on Spotify on June 18, and it will be the finale for our 戏曲一家亲. So not just 5 different opera, you also get to enjoy the one original theme song. Now the purpose of this theme song is actually to unite all the opera troupes. So regardless of what kind of dialect you are, you can still be one big family in opera in Singapore. So we talk about racial harmony, but we also need to talk about dialect harmony in the first place. Yeah, so very exciting. So stay tuned with us.
想留你在身旁。